Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 8 p.m. EDT edition of One Global Movement. I always just love to sign in a little early and welcome everyone in. And I'm just going to be playing some music here while I wait for 8 p.m. Eastern Day Time. We have 10 more minutes, and I'm just going to be playing and enjoying a song here that I always love to play and enjoy. So here we go. Hello, Ballyhoo. Welcome. I signed in a little early. I want to enjoy some music.
I would
Choose you, Lord, over and over again. I will choose your way over and over again. There is no turning back to the place where I used to be. Help me to know you more, more, more. I will choose you, Lord, over and over again. I will choose your way over and over again. There is no turning back to the place where I used to be. Help me to know you more, more. Help me to see you more, more. Lord, you got my heart. Oh yeah. Lord, you got my heart. I will choose you, Lord, over and over again. I will choose your way over and over again. There is no going back to the place where I used to be. I am not.
Stop.
Oh my God,
Stop
these
making Amazon sellers
commercials.
rich. I hate to tell you this, but every single time.
I am not going back to the place where I used to be. Lord, I give you all my heart. Father, I give you all my heart. Yeah, I give you all my heart. I will choose you, Lord, over and over again. I will choose your way over and over again. There is no going back to the place where I used to be. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. I will stay here with you. I'm not going back. Oh, I'm not going back. Not going. Father, I'm not going back. I'm not going. I'm not going back. Father, I'm not going back. I'm sticking to your promises. I'm not going back. Father, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. I'm not going. Oh, I'm not going back. Oh, going back. Thank you guys for coming, Levi. I was just playing some beautiful music here Welcome, 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 Ballyhoo. My God, my regular, my loving family is coming one by one. Thank you guys so much for being so loyal. Thank you so much for being present. Thank you so much for loving One Global Movement. One Global Movement is for children all over the world. We are building a solid foundation, all of us, from Unpassive with the blessing of Mr. Ashmufari so that we can meet these children in the world wherever they are. You see here, Oh Bless. This is an Oh Bless t-shirt from Brother Vital Smart because he is using Oh Bless as his own products to promote food insecurity in the world and to see how we can help the situation that pertains to our children. Our own is going to be Oh Bless Academy for One Global Movement. When the t-shirts will be out, they will be for free. We're not selling anything because we want to promote Unpassive. We want to promote us. We want to promote the work that we are doing in the world for our children. So it is going to be free. When they come out, I will let you guys know so that we people can take part in those t-shirts and have their own One Global Movement, Oh Bless Academy. So thank you guys so much for devoting the time to come twice a day. It was wonderful today on O Connect because Brother Smart was a speaker and he came with food insecurity. Why are children going hungry in the world? Why are families going hungry in the world? It was a blast. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it is so important that, in as much as we are trying to look for ways to get food freezed, frozen for maybe 25 years with a certain kind of technology, it is also so important that we teach our children, but we have to teach ourselves first. We teach these children how to dine, how to eat from their own garden, from their own backyards. It was so important today. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And another thing is that he has accepted to be one of the pillars behind One Global Movement. He has endorsed One Global Movement. So him, Dr. Bill William, Jeffrey Mollock, and Dr. Bagat, and others that are not even in Unpassive are coming. So the only thing now left for me is to register the 501c nonprofit in this country. One Global Movement has been registered already. I was thinking about a few changes to the name, but I'll also let you guys know. I have registered it with the Secretary of State of the United States of America for almost 8 years. It's more than 8 years now, almost 9 years. So this is very important. I'm excited what we're going to be doing in the world for our children. All children, no matter where they are, no matter who they are, no matter what they are, no matter which family they come from, we want to go in all direction, all out for the children. So keep building those teams, keep coming, keep doing what you're doing in your various countries, in your various villages and communities. Bring their youth organizations, start spreading the word out to the youth because we're going to use this youth a lot. Especially, we're going to come out with children ambassadors. Children ambassadors, we're going to come out with children ambassadors all over the world so that when you give the ambassadorship to a child, you are uplifting that child. You are elevating that child so that when we come with these schools, educational facilities, we will do what is called the exchange program, where children from, say, India or Cameroon or South Africa or wherever in the world, they can come to the United States. And the ones from the United States, they will also go to those countries so that children have to grow in a circle, knowing that what is possible for one child in the United States can be possible in a child in India, in South Africa, in Cameroon, in anywhere in the world. We want children to come with a clean mind, loving mind, a sympathetic mind, an empathetic mind, a mind full of high integrity and high ethical standards, to know that no matter what has been told them, no matter what exists in the world, whether it is wars or what, love, sharing and caring and empathy can change those things. And we are here for that. One Global Movement is here. We're going to do that through the programs that we are coming up with. So thank you guys so much for coming. I see Kushal, Peggy, I see all of you here. All our big pillars are here. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. And the topic for today is you have not because you ask not. This is a quote from the scriptures. You have not because you ask not. This is especially for our children, but our children cannot get this concept unless we do it. We are living it. We are practicing it. We are putting it into action every day. Some of us don't have because we don't ask, because we don't know how to ask, because we have not been trained to ask, because we think that we have it all, we know it all, because of a lot of reasons. What are your own reasons why you don't have some of the things that you're supposed to have? Why don't you have those things? What is there that you're not having? Some of us, we put chips on our shoulders like, oh no, I am more than this person and I have a lot I cannot ask. And then we stay in silence with that empty pride without asking. These are the things that we want to teach our children. Just like in school, some of the students don't like to ask because maybe they have pride within them that they don't want to look, they don't want some people to think that they don't know. And then they die in silence. There can be a lot of reasons. What are your own reasons that you don't have what you want to have, but you're not asking? Is it because you're not taking action? Maybe you're not taking action. Hello, Banshua, thank you so much for coming. Is it because you're not taking action towards what you want in life that you don't have it? MD Salah is here. Thank you so much, MD Salah. Thank you guys so much. Let Dega is here also. Thank you so much. And yes, let's continue. A lot of us don't have because we do not ask. And people don't ask because of a number of reasons. I'm going to give a lot of reasons that pertain to our children, but these reasons to also apply to us because we are the adults, we are the parents, we are the caregivers around these children. If we do not ask the way we're supposed to ask, with respect, with dignity, with humility, with high integrity, then we will not have what we want. Look at us in Unpassive. Unpassive is doing a great thing. Look at the University of Unpassive in the back office. You know, the University of Unpassive in the back office, if we don't go there to read, to see what is going on, we will not know. And if we even go there to read and we don't understand certain things and we don't ask, we're not going to know. We have to always ask. Learning is a continuous process. And we want our children to know that asking does not mean that you don't know. Asking means you want to know more, you want to know better, you want to become wiser, and you want to become better so that you can better yourself, your families, your community, and everyone around you. So it is so important that we do this. You have not because you ask not. So, what are some of the reasons young people and children don't like to ask for help? What do you think? Start putting your own reasons in the chat there so that we can come and read your own reasons, because your reasons might be different from mine, because all of these things that we are discussing here are unique to every unique child, because every child is unique. All of us are unique in our own ways, and no one way is bad or better than the other. But begin to put in the chat, what are some of the reasons that you don't even want to ask somebody for help with something that you really want so bad in life and you're not getting it? What are some of the reasons that you don't have what you want? And what are some of the reasons that you don't want to ask? So just begin to put them in the chat there. So, independence. Young people, they have a lot of reasons why they don't want to ask. Well, number one, they want to become independent. I see that with my son a lot. You know, certain things he just wants to do them because he wants to gain that self-independence by himself. Some children value their independence and prefer to solve problems or acquire things by themselves without asking. They may see asking for help as a sign of dependency. That's the reason why they don't want to ask. They want to be independent. But if, according to them, when they ask, that means they are dependent. They are depending on somebody for help, which some children don't want and they don't like. It's the same thing with some of us adults. And then some is the fear of rejection, number two. Fear of rejection. Do you know that a lot of our young people don't like to ask because they are fearful that they might be rejected? Maybe some of them have suffered rejection in the past, and now they have something that they need help with, but they don't want to ask because now they are afraid. From the past experience, they are afraid to ask. And so they keep quiet and they die in silence, and they end up not building on their hopes and their dreams. So we need to encourage our young people, our children, to ask. How do we do that? By us parents asking them for something in a nice, polite, respectful way, and see what will happen. You know, toddlers are funny. Toddlers are some of the greediest babies on earth. The toddlers, like 1 year, 2 years, you give them something and you ask them to give it back to you. They'll go like this, they'll hide it. They don't want to give it. That is just the way they learn. But when you keep playing that exercise and that game, someday they will want to give it. And that is how we teach our children how to share. And then, like I said before, number three is that some people, some children, our young people, they have pride. Pride or ego can play a role in why some people don't have what they ask. They are so proud of nothing. Remember the saying that goes, pride comes before fall. People put those chips on their shoulders, and when they fall, now they begin to ask for help when they should have asked for help in the first place. It's the same thing that we need to teach our children. Ask for help. Everybody needs help at one point or the other in their lives. No matter if you are a billionaire, you still need help, because before you got to being a billionaire or a millionaire, you went there, you climbed up the ladder of success because some people helped you along the way, because you asked for help. We all need help. Look at you guys here. You are here helping the children of the world. Imagine these children watching your faces every day on here. These children will never forget about you as people that were present for them, as people that were contributing to their lives, as people that are giving them the hope that some of the children so need so badly in the world. They will be so happy that you came through one global movement and you came through on passive. It is such a beautiful, beautiful thing to do by helping. It does not matter your level of education. Remember, Martin Luther King says, the greatest service of all is our service to humanity. The greatest service of all is our service to humanity. And the greatest service of all to a one global movement is our service to our children. And nobody needs a certificate or any level of education to help, to serve. Nobody. You can serve just the way you are. Look at Mr. Ash Mufara. He is serving us 1.4 million founders. He is building these footprints of destiny, building us as the unpassive soldiers so that we can go into the world, into our families, into our villages and our various communities and begin to help so that the world will change for the best, so that 10, 20, 100 generations will change. The world will change to look at one thing from different perspective, but with love and help, care, transparency, and honesty for one another. This is exactly what we are teaching our children. Number three, past experiences, like I said. Negative experiences in the past, such as being turned down or receiving unhelpful responses, can make children hesitate to ask for assistance in the future. Yes, When people turn some people down, and it depends on the way that they turn these people down or children down, it can make people not even have that good spirit of wanting to ask for help anymore. So the words that come out of our mouth, how we relate to people, how we talk to people matters a lot. Those words can either be dream killers or they can be dream builders. When we talk to people, we need to think. Stop a moment. Are these words that are coming out of my mouth good? Especially when we are talking to children, we can crush their spirits instantly. We can traumatize them with the words that come out of our mouth. So we need to stop and think, are these words good for these children? What are we saying? Because what is good for the child is what is going to be good for you. Because remember, nobody can ever give out of nothing. Whatever we give, whether it is love, whether it is the conversations, the words that come out of our mouth, whether it is a physical product or something, whether it is artificial intelligence, the words that we put into our marketing, that is what we have within us. And if those words, they convey love, they convey care, they convey respect, they convey pride and dignity, they convey high ethical standards, we know that these words are going to draw people closer to us, and it's going to build us up even more. And this is what we do with our children, because words can destroy a child. Words can kill the dreams of a child. Our words are very powerful, very, very powerful. A lot of times, instead of trying to say negative things to a child, we'll rather just keep quiet and just even pray within ourselves and ask God to give us the right choice of words to convey to these children. Let us dare to say, we, the unperseverant, we, those from unpassive, we that came through unpassive and through Ashmufara, we are going to change the world for the better. Welcome, OP. Thank you so much for being here. So, OP Naka. So it is so important. Let us begin to learn. We can learn from one another. Even there is a kind of bickering going on in unpassive. People are trying to outrun, outsmart, or say negative things about. We need to eliminate that. We don't need that. That alone is going to disturb our mentality, and then it will change our minds, and then our subconscious mind will take those negative things and it begins to act on it. That is not who we were created to be. That is why the scripture says we can only enter the kingdom of heaven through the eyes of a child. Teron, welcome, Teron. We can only enter the kingdom of heaven through the eyes of a child. Why? Why through the eyes of a child? Because the child is innocent. They do things that come from their heart. And most of the time, those things are love, kindness, empathy, sympathy, and they are just children. So it is so, so important that we do that. But as children grow, you will never see any child that is born to hate somebody or to love somebody unless that child copies it from the parents or from the caregivers or the adults around these children. If that is the case, why don't we teach our children universal love, loving everyone? I have gone through this a lot because I was loved by an entire village. And my life is so happy, so progressive, so successful today because the entire village came together to love, to nourish, to feed, and to educate me, and to send me abroad. So that is what words can do. Let us learn to say good things using good words to convey, to communicate with our children. So important. Number 5, some people don't have certain things because of their cultural or social norms. For those of you who are just coming in, the theme for today is you have not because you ask not. That means you don't have certain things in your life because you did not ask. And you did not ask because of a lot of reasons. Our children did not ask because of a lot of reasons. Some of them I just talk about past experiences where they asked for things and they did not give. I'm going to give you a little story here of two neighbors in right here in the United States. These two neighbors, one of them was always going to the other neighbor to ask for things all the time. And because the other neighbor was not going to them to ask for things, they felt bad. They felt like they were bothering the other neighbor. The other neighbor was a rich neighbor, richer than them. They were better off. So after some time, the rich neighbors, the lady of the house thought, wow, these people have not come to us for even salt or water or certain things for a long time. What can we do to help them? This is what happened. The rich lady, went to their house and asked for something very small, something very minute, because she understood that when you ask for this thing from these people who don't have, very small, they will be able to afford it. She asked for salt, just simple salt, because salt is less than $1. It doesn't cost that much. So when the lady went back to her home, the daughter asked her mom, why did you go ask for salt from the poor neighbors? That is not fair. They don't have. Why did you ask for this salt? But this is what I learned. I learned a life lesson. This mother replied to the daughter that I asked because they don't have. We have way more than them. They've been coming to ask from us. It's been a while now. They have not come. Maybe they are being ashamed. They are being afraid to continue to ask. I ask these things so small because I know that it is something that they can afford to give it to me. And they did, which means the poor people have the good mindset. They have a good heart to share, but they didn't just have. But because this rich lady asked for the smallest of things, the cheapest of things, which was salt, they gave it. But this is what happened. The poor people were very happy that they too can give something out to somebody. So what I'm trying to convey here is that when somebody gives you something, no matter how small, when you want to give something to somebody to help, no matter how small, when it comes from your heart, when it truly comes from your heart, that is what matters. That is what God sees. It does not matter. So this rich woman opened the door for the poor woman to know that they too can give, no matter how poor they are. So it goes to say that all of us can serve. Our children can serve. We can encourage our children to go to the nursing home, to the group homes, to play music to the disabled, to the grandparents in the nursing home. Let me drink a little bit of water. A lot of time when I'm talking, I'm so dry. So it shows that we open the door not to minimize people for whatever little thing they have, they can also share. That is so important. And we talked about fear of rejection. We talked about independence. So there are a lot of factors here. We talked about cultural and social norms. Cultural or social norms expectation can influence some people or some children's behaviors. In some cultures, there may be a stigma associated with asking for help, and individuals might avoid it to even try to ask for help. Children who come from such a culture that avoid asking for help because of the stigma that is attached to it. Some people will laugh at children for asking. They would call them poor. They will call them needy, clingy, all kinds of negative names. And because of the stigma that comes with that, a lot of children do not like to ask. It is the same thing too with us. We are all humans. Sometimes when I ask for something and the body language of the person and the words that come out of the mouth and the stigma attached to it, I will not go back. It happens even at our jobs. We see this all over. But because we are unpassive, we are one global movement. We came from unpassive, the brand ambassadors. We are going to change things around for our children so that when we die, I must say the word die, when we exit the stage of this life, and we will be sleeping in our grave so peacefully because we did the right thing for our children to carry on. That is part of what is called generational wealth, building generational wealth. So, another point is that our young people do not like to ask because of perceived burden. Perceived burden. That is, they foresee something big or something burden that is going to be placed on their shoulders. People might worry about burdening others, or burden that will be put on their shoulders, or maybe they are thinking that they are putting their own burden, their own problem, their own challenges and difficulties on other people. And so they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. So they don't want to ask, and therefore they stay with their problems unresolved. These concerns for others' time or resources can discourage them from seeking help. Imagine, even right with us here in Unpassive, when you want to talk to somebody, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. And now we just, think about it as a child. The child would just withdraw, not even wanting to ask, because you ask several times, this person keeps telling you, I don't have time, I don't have time. We all have time, no matter what. It is a matter of priority. We need to teach our children this. When somebody tells you, I don't have time, it means what you are telling them is not important to them. There are more important things that they want to do, and so they don't want to pay attention to you. So we need to teach our children. But sometimes even just praying on our children, even just prophesying on them, giving them the blessing, it will make them to start to learn how to resolve things, do research and resolve things by themselves. But nobody can ever resolve all their issues without asking. We all have to ask. I ask, and you guys are here supporting One Global Movement. That means you're supporting yourself, your children, and the children in your community. And this is what we need to keep doing, because why? Unpassive was built with the future in mind. Unpassive was built with the children in mind. Unpassive has been built for ages to come when we are long gone. And so that is why we need to do our part now, so that we don't die with those things in us. But we can do that by asking, and also teaching our children to ask. So some people don't like to ask for help because of the lack of awareness. That is why O Academy is coming in to teach children different skills. Maybe skills of asking. How can you ask? The right words to use, and the kind of moral values that you can attach into asking, so that somebody will be motivated to help. So some children may not be fully aware of the resources that are available to them, or may not recognize the need for help. This lack of awareness can contribute to their reluctance to ask. A lot of people, even right here in the United States, we are talking about food shortages around the world. But there are people that are dumping food. There are food shelves all over. But some people they are not aware. They don't have the information. That is why One Global Movement is here. Every day I go to places of food, education, go to schools, go to places trying to interview people to dig out information. That way, we will know how to feed and educate our children. We are not just feeding them. We want to educate them on how to create, to farm, to garden that food by themselves. Because like the popular saying goes that when you give a fish for somebody to eat, you're giving that fish only for that day and that moment. But when you teach a person how to fish, you have blessed them with fish for the rest of their lives and the rest of their families and their communities. This is very important. This is the time of action, action, action. Action speaks louder than words. So, what are your own reasons for not asking for some of the things that you need help with? What are your reasons? The Bible says that the scriptures, if you are like me, I'm saying the Bible, I am not a church goer that much, but the Bible is the book that I grew up reading. That was my first book. And that is the book that has been helping me throughout. I read it all the time, every day, in fact, every day. So, what are your own reasons why you don't have what you want? Why don't you have what you want? Is it because of your cultural norms? Is it because of your own pride and dignity? Is it because of your lack of awareness? What is it? What is it? So put it in the chat there. We will come to it. So thank you guys so much. And understanding these factors can help create a supportive environment where children feel more comfortable seeking help when needed. Yes, understanding all of these factors and more, because there are a lot of them, depending on the area where you come from and depending on what you are needing help with. These factors are unique to different children and different individuals. Some of them don't fit everyone. So it is not a one shoes fit all. They will fit in with certain children and with certain families, but they will not fit with another, depending on your environment, your upbringing, and your level of awareness. A lot of factors play in here. So understanding these factors is key, and it can help create a supportive environment where our children feel more comfortable seeking help when needed. This is very important. So it is just so many things. Sometimes it's financial constraints, lack of the finances. Sometimes it's the lack of the opportunity in certain environments. The opportunity is not there for them to ask. Sometimes it is the social and economic inequality that exists in countries or among in the world. Social and economic inequalities, it is there. Sometimes it's the lack of even support from family members or the school system or the community. Sometimes it is health challenges that is hindering us from asking for help. We have mental health challenges that face a lot of our children that we don't know. We think that the children are just acting up, but we have not taken the time to know that they might be sick mentally. And so, limited network. For instance, Levi, I congratulate you. Even though with the load shedding in South Africa, you're always here. I come from Cameroon where there is load shedding all the time. That is why a lot of my families and the young people in Cameroon, it's difficult for them to join. So, limited network. When the electricity is not there, then there is no way for you to connect to the internet. It becomes so difficult to even jump on your email, on your old mail, and write and ask for help from one of our founding members in Unpassive. Sometimes it can be that a lot more can be causing these kind of difficulties. So I am going to start reading from the chat to see what you guys have. And I know that you have a lot of things here. So thank you so much, Ballyhoo. I am just so happy and excited when I see you guys here. This shows loyalty. This shows love. This shows concern. This shows care for our children. I highly appreciate you all. Hello, everyone from Ballyhoo. And we have MD Salah Odin. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. We love this with the big heart and the thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to One Global Movement, please do so. And a very nice son. Thank you, MD Salah. Thank you so much. And Levi, it looks like you wake up at, is it 4 or 3 a.m. or 5 a.m.? I can't seem to understand because the time difference is great between South Africa or Africa with the United States. But you are here. Hey, we appreciate you so much. Thank you, Levi. Morning, my esteemed family of Unperseverance around the globe. Thank you so much. We highly appreciate you. And Levi says, Ballyhoo says, I like your t-shirt, Sister Dr. Yvonne. Yes, nice song. Nice song. Hashtag Obless, hashtag One Global Movement. Thank you, Pushpin Media. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you for liking it. Eventually, we will introduce this t-shirt. This one is from Brother Vital Smart, who came to speak about food security and the importance to children today on O Connect, One Global Movement O Connect today. Some of you, maybe you were not there. We really highly urge everyone on Fridays to come on O Connect. We need all of you here, our regulars, on O Connect on Friday, not just Monday through Thursday. Please, just come and sit. You don't have to say a word because your presence matters. Just like you are here It matters a lot. Thank you so much for liking this t-shirt. It's O Bless. Remember, O Bless, O Academy. One Global Movement is focused on O Bless, O Academy. We are all blessing children in the world, and we are all educating, O Academy, educating children in the world. So Bali who says, oh, okay, yeah, I'll read that already. I read that already. And then Bali who again say, hello, Levi, Mama Bolo. You have some greetings there. We have Levi say hi. Balihu, Pushpin Media. Thank you. Lejaga says, hello, Dr. Mundih. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Salah from Balihu. And we have Balihu says, hello, Ledger again. Thank you. We have Kushal Pegu. Thank you so much for being here. I really love you guys. I know your faces now. We don't want to miss you guys on here anymore because these are the Titans. You guys know the movie Titan? You guys are the Titans of One Global Movement. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. But we thank Mr. Ash Mufara and Unpassy for bringing us together. Hello, hello, hello from everyone here. Peggy says, hello, my Unpassive Global family members. Thank you. And hi, Kushal from Levi. How are you doing today? Levi is asking you how you doing. And hello, Balihu Pushpin Media. Thank you. We are here as a family. Hello, Levi, Mama Bolo. I am fine. How are you doing? From Kushal. Thank you so much. And pardon me if I don't pronounce your names well. And Levi says, I am also fine, brother Kushal Pegil. Thank you. What a great family. Hello, bonsoir. Bonsoir, sir. How are you from Balihu? And like and support One Global Movement. Thank you so much. I think, Kushal, you're going to be one of our people promoting One Global Movement. And you and all of you here, if that's okay, please, I want you to promote One Global Movement all over the world. I am not good with social media. If you guys can help with that, posting the flyers, making comments. Are you on Facebook? Those of you who are on Facebook, can you write your Facebook names here? Because I try to go on Facebook to search for your names so that I can befriend you guys, but I don't see some of the names. I don't see them. If you have your Facebook name, if you're on Facebook, can you put it here, please, so that I can send you a friend request and then we can move from there. But I certainly want Levi, Kushal, Bonshua, and Opi, Nakia, Pushpin Media, everyone that is on here. I really want you guys to start helping to build a foundation by sharing One Global Movement to the world. Thank you. Self-respect, afraid of rejection, ignored. Yes, that is so true. Thank you so much, Kusha. Some of those factors can contribute to our children not asking. And then handpick, hello, Queen, Dr. Yvonne, thank you. Thank you. How are you? Opi Nakia, Willie, how are you? Thank you so much for being here today. We really highly appreciate you. We are on Monday through Friday, twice a week. Twice a day, Monday through Friday, twice per day at 1 p.m. Eastern Daytime and 8 p.m. Eastern Daytime. Levi says hello to Nakia. And then, let me see here. We have Tyrone. How are you? Welcome here. It's saying hello to Kushal Pegil. Thank you so much. We have morning, Tyrone. Ja, happy to see you. We are almost done here. Okay, I'm looking to see if somebody wrote something that we can read it out loud. And Opi Nakia says, true, certainly true. We need to feel help our children feel comfortable asking for help by asking from us first. And we have some children with us here in Unpassive, so we really need to help them feel free. And Opi Nakia says, education is the key. Very important. We can help these children to feed them, but if we don't educate them to plant their own vegetable, to in their backyard, to plant their own trees, to grow their own tomatoes, a lot of things they would not know. So education is key, and One Global Movement is coming out with a plan. Thank you so much for that. And Levi says, action speaks louder than words. There you go. See? Action speaks louder than words. We don't have to bash our children with words, but let us do it by showing them that action speaks louder. Thank you, Levi. Naka says, together for our precious kids. Yes, together, together for our precious kids. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Diona. Diona is here. Hashtag unpassive family, hashtag one global movement, hashtag grateful prayers, the heart. We are on a jet plane. We are champions. We are 100% at the top. We are stars. We are just everything. We are the unicorn. Oh my God. We are the pushpin media. We are the moon. We are just everything. Thank you so much for that. That is so amazing. I love that. And Levi said, it is 3 a.m. here in ZA. Oh my God, Levi. Is this how you always get up so early? I get up at 5 a.m. every day, but not 3. My mother used to get up at 3 a.m. every day to cook food for us to eat and go to school every day. And Ameyovi, how are you? Thank you so much for coming here. You're highly welcome here. We are here Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. and at 8 p.m. Eastern Daytime, twice a day. So we are doing this one so that we can get get closer to a lot of children in the world, so that when time comes, we will just go in different directions and help the children, because they are waiting for us. We are their hope, and we need to do this together. So thank you. You guys encourage families, friends, encourage young people, the youth in your community to come. When they come, we can sign them as affiliates to start using the 3 free products. I have been signing a lot of young people around the world. I think I've signed up more than 1,000, and I will keep signing. But when time comes, those that cannot pay, One Global Movement will know what to do with them. We can at least activate an account for them so they can start off the ground, and then so we start to grow together with them. So this is what we are doing for children. So thank you guys so much. We have come to the end of our 8 p.m. One Global Movement show. I highly appreciate you guys. I love you all. Thank you so much for supporting us. Please let me know if you are on Facebook, so that I can go to Facebook and pull your name there and befriend you. Or you can put your names here as they appear on ONET, so that I can befriend you on our own ONET, because that is our product. That's our system. I can befriend you, and then we take it from there. When we succeed to fix the One Global Movement Club, and then we all can go there, then we will have a lot of ideas to keep discussing, so that people can go and put their conversations there and their ideas. We take them and we help these children. Thank you guys so much. Continue to build those teams. Continue to build your teams in your various countries. Continue even more than 100. Thank you, Sister Yvonne. Thank you so much. I so love you guys here so much. Thank you. You guys make me feel so happy, very happy from my heart, and I love you all. Thank you guys so much. For those of you who are going back to bed like me, I am going to go to bed. I'm going to start sleeping at 9 p.m. Have a good night. For those of you who are already awake, like Levi, have a good day. For those of you who maybe it's already afternoon for them, I wish you the very best for all the activities that you're going to do today. Remember, there is somebody here who just came. Let me read. Thank you so much for coming. I saw a different name here. Okay, here's the name. Oh, yeah, it's the same name. Okay, it's the same name. All right. Thank you guys so much. I love you all, but I always like to remind our children to stay focused, stay encouraged, stay empowered, and always believe in endless opportunity. I love you all. Bye-bye.